Hello everybody, this is Kimmy Wyatt, and I'm up in my attic, and I don't know what this is right here, you guys, but I've been seeing them all up in my attic. As you guys may be aware, I told you that I have spies. I call them rapists because that's all they're doing is trying to virtually or physically rape me in my complex that I live in, and I've been seeing these on and off. I don't know what's under here, but it's not the hardest material to be up in an attic. And there's others. There's two more over there in that area. And what that leads me to believe is that this is a ring of guys, like I've been saying, who have been watching women for a while. Not just in this apartment, but it's probably, I can 110% bet it's going on in other apartments. And let me kind of clean my lens just a moment because it looks a little dirty. Just hold on. Yeah, that's better. But I can just about bet that it's going on in other apartments. Trying to get that line from off the screen. And yeah, that's better, but I don't have anything to hang this on. And yeah, and so I'm going to actually go in here and find out what this is. Because it's not a hard material like everywhere else, and you don't see this everywhere else. And I just literally, for hours, you guys, I'm talking well over 4 hours, just put aluminum foil in my ceiling, about the fourth material that I've put up in my ceiling, trying to protect my privacy, because I know that these guys are spying on me. So they couldn't see me, because if they're using infrared, which I'm 110% again, sure they are, they can't see me if I have aluminum foil, and which I didn't finish because I ran out of foil, but I was protecting myself. I actually sleep in this room as well, and as well as have an office in this room. And the reason for that is because I don't feel safe. So I'd rather kill two birds with one stone, getting one of the offices, getting, you know, one of the rooms ready, and just sleeping in there for right now, because I know this is going on. So this little light is, okay, so what I'm going to do is, I had a little tripod I could have put this on, but I didn't. So it's really not a funny situation, you guys. I was asleep. It is now, let me get my cell phone. It is approximately, hold on you guys, 12:12 p.m. It's approximately 12:12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I have been up here. I went back down to get some things to do this, but I'm just pissed off. I don't know where these guys get off thinking that they can watch me. That's what's pissing me off. I haven't given you authority to watch me. That means you're watching other people. If you feel like you can watch me, I am not your fucking slave. Excuse my language. I'm not your wife. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm somebody trying to have peace of mind. And ever since I've been here, I have yet to have peace of mind. I moved into this complex July 26th of this year. And for the first 3 weeks, I was walking around in the nude and doing all kind of stuff. And I realized, I said, I'm being watched by someone. It didn't just come out like that, but it was little subtle things that were happening, even with my cell phone being hacked into. And you know, I know when my cell phone's being hacked into. And but there was a young lady who was always on her phone outside, and when she would see me, she would put it up. And I think she's the start of all of this. She knows about it, as well as some of the women who are married to these guys or girlfriends, and which is sick in itself. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go in here, and I feel like I'm being listened to, because one of the voices that I hear all the time, I just heard outside. So I've had my locks changed. I will tell you guys the full story as to what happened. My keys, you know, they give you 2 keys, even though it's just me in the apartment. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and they give you keys, to, you know, 2 keys, 2 keys, because it's a 2-bedroom. And my key, I didn't know this until it was returned, had not been sitting where it normally sits for like maybe 4 days or something. And then when it returned, that's when I was like, wait a minute, this key hasn't even been here. My mailbox key, I mean, it was just a lot of different things. So I feel like it was an inside job, or management was real laxed on giving keys to contractors, and they can go make a key. And this guy that I hear out here is a fucking fool. I don't know where he gets off thinking that he has the fucking right, to watch me. He is the head honcho of the whole entire thing. He has this young guy coming up doing all kind of stupid stuff, and I'm like, why don't you do it yourself, you idiot? So this guy is dumb as hell, excuse my language, but I'm really mad right now, you guys. I'm tired. I am really fucking tired. This guy has some balls that I'm going to be cutting off because he obviously thinks that he has the right to watch me. And he doesn't. And he needs to get over it. And I am not backing down. I'm not pulling out. I'm not throwing up no flags. I'm going to do this until the end, until he gets caught. And he's going to get caught. Have you guys ever met someone who just doesn't know when to stop? They continue to do stuff knowing full well that it's wrong, and when they get caught, that's when they have their aha moment. This is this dude. Anybody else who with common sense that would know that I'm on their stuff, coming up here and doing all this, would not even be doing it to me, because they would be like, oh, I'm going to get caught because she's catching on. No, not this pervert. This pervert is continuously thinking that he can watch me, and he thinks it's a game because I know that he's watching me. And so that's perverted in itself. Very perverted. So he needs psychiatric help. And if I have to be the one to send him either to the grave or to a psychiatric ward, to prison, guess what? I'm on it. Because you don't watch me. You don't think that you have the right to watch me. That's sick in itself. You think that you can watch me. Okay, I got you. I said think. And then what kills me is the guys who's working with him doing this, at least one of them should have the fucking common sense to say, and these are Hispanic guys, and I'm gonna get racial right now. If these were black men, or white men even, it would finally be one of them that would say, dude, throw in the towel. Leave her alone. She's not messing with you. Blah, 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 blah. No, I don't see that happening. These are Hispanic guys, and I have heard about, and always heard, never experienced, that Hispanic guys, for some reason, when it comes to sexuality, they feel like they can do whatever they want to you. They're sex fiends. And I have always, I'm just telling you, it seems to be true, because as I told you guys before, I heard them coming down in my my trap door that's in my bedroom, the bedroom I would be sleeping in, and the door was closed, the bedroom door was closed. I had a wind chime on the door, but the trap door was ajar. The trap door, by the way, is a door that's up in the ceiling. It's not really a door, it's like a square, and you can push it up, and you can go up into your attic. You just push it up, and then it has this one has about 8 inches before you actually push it up to the top, and then you push the flat, door. It's not a door, it doesn't have a doorknob, over. Well, you guys, this is fake material. And it's right above. He must have found a spot where he feels like he can watch me. But this is not real. So, this is not, because if you look here, you don't see, that stuff. And I also saw a little sunken part in here. And if you look over here, you see the tracks. See, this is where I was. I was asleep. And even on top of the aluminum, when I put, I have, what are they called? Oh God, they're shutters, but they are room dividers. And you can there's 4 of them, you can put them together. I use them all the time. And so I've been using them a lot since I've been here in this apartment, because, like I said, for some reason they feel like, and I'm covering them. And I was going to show you guys as a DIY project how that is going. But yeah, these guys really, really, really do feel like they can watch me, and it's sickening, because if you knew me, if you really, really knew me, you wouldn't even think about watching me. And I know so many people. So when they get busted, this is going to be my break. And I'm not looking for a break, you guys, but the Lord's already shown me that when they get busted, the world's going to know. I am not scared of them. I wish one of them would come up here right now, because I have something for them. I know they're listening. So, because if you look here, that's outside. Yeah, that's outside. And see, he plays with little kids, and I know he's a pervert, and it pisses me off because I know he is a freaking pervert. And if you just heard him saying something, I hope you guys did, and he sounds like Garfield. He sounds just like the orange fat cat, Garfield. And that's who I heard up in my attic as well. He said something to someone, so it must have been more than one, unless he's talking to himself. And yeah, and my trap door just dropped down, you guys, because I left it ajar when I had come up or looked up that day or within 24 hours. It fell down when I tried to put it in place. And so I left it on the wall. I put it up against the wall. And then as the sun went down, I didn't feel safe with it being open, exposed like that. And so I attempted to put it up, and it just quite would not go into the spot, and so I just said, forget it for right now, because I was pretty tired, and so I left it ajar, meaning one part was down, one part was up, and the part that was up, you could put your hands, if you're in the attic or below, you could put your hands and either lift it up, if you're below, push it up, or do whatever. In other words, you can manipulate it because there was space there. And so that's what they were doing. But thank God he had me put a wind chime on the inside doorknob of that bedroom. And I was listening to my podcast, which is still on Google right now, on my Google page, and on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/KimMeWyatt, KIMME, And I had about 10 minutes left, and you guys can verify this. I had about 10 minutes left. Prince, DMSR, Dance Music, Sex, Romance was playing, and I was enjoying it, and I was sitting on the couch in the living room, and this show is 2 hours and 21 minutes, you guys. 2 hours and 21 minutes and some seconds, and that's a long time to sit on the couch. It's not a long time, but it's a long time to sit on the couch, and then all of a sudden, you don't have to use the restroom. You're not thirsty. The Lord, better yet, you get up for no reason at all to go to your bedroom. I had absolutely no reason to go to my bedroom, you guys. None. Not a reason to go to my bedroom whatsoever. I don't know why this camera does this with light, but it really does, and it's annoying because I did some videos with this camera, which I've had about 2 years now, I think. And whenever light is around, it does that. I don't know if that's normal or what, but okay. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'll put this light under there. And I'm going to sit this down. And I don't know if you guys can see what you can see. I don't know what you guys can see at this point. Oh, yeah, it seems like you can still see. Let me move it back a little bit. And I'm using a camera, not a cell phone this time, because the cell phone, I noticed, gives me more trouble than this, because you have to actually touch the top to turn it on or off. And with a cell phone, it's just a jacked up way that they did it. But I talked to management, and management told me they're getting in from my neighbor next door. And let me tell you guys a story. You're probably wondering, why are they spying on me altogether? It's multiple reasons. You got perverts, and then you got business or idea stealers, and hackers. And so it's a combination of all of that. When I first moved into these apartments, I brought my mannequins up, and this slut, I'm going to call her slut because that's what she is, from others, just knowing this. And she saw me bring my mannequins up. She was at the top of the steps. And so she perked up, And then when she saw me bring in a lighted display, which you plug in and it lights up, you can use your fluorescent markers or whatever to mark on it. And it's like something you would have in a restaurant that for sales, you can write on it and erase it, but it's glass. And, well, the front of it is glass, and it's pretty big. And when she saw me bring that up, she literally jumped up. And I knew then, from hackers getting in and from my experience, that she was up to something. I knew then that she was up to something, trying to get business ideas. Get your own freaking business ideas. I hate when people mooch off of people's ideas. Get your own freaking ideas. And if she knew what I know, all of my stuff is on more than one device, okay? It's on multiple devices. I've had some things happen, you guys, so I'm prepared. Not only that, you know, my emails are basically almost encrypted because my passwords, because they're so weird, you know, and it's just like, what are you trying to do? The companies in my folders, because they're hacking in my computers. This young dude, he's coming up, he's hacking, he's doing all kinds of stuff. Talk to me, because I will tell you, honey, you are wasting your freaking time. I mean, I don't even know what to tell. I'd rather you just say, hey, I'm trying to hack, and let me tell you, honey, go hack in someone else's computer, because you are wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between I've experienced. This is my experience. I'm not trying to be prejudiced or anything like that. And because I had nothing against Hispanics before this ordeal, I still really don't have anything against Hispanics. I'm just having a bad experience right now with them. And yeah, and it's like I compare being analytical like I am, who would still be doing this and who wouldn't still be doing it as far as races are concerned. Black men, if they're going to be doing this, they would have stopped a long time ago. Because one thing they do not want to do is go to prison and for something stupid and be in court, you know, and for some stupid stuff. With all the porn, this is how I know he's a pervert. There is too much damn porn on the internet for you to be watching me. Or consistent, persistent. I'm talking about, I'm going to watch you. Okay, you're going to get your dick cut off. Excuse my language, you guys. That's what's going to happen. That's the only thing that's guaranteed to happen. Because I'm fed up, you guys. I'm past. See, when people get fed up, okay, first they're not fed up, then they get fed up, and then they blow up, right, which I've already done. So now I'm calm. And that's the stage that people need to be scared of, is when that person has blown up and now they're calm. You know what I'm saying? C-A-L-M. I'm calm right now because I already know it's just a matter of time. Do you hear me? Because something's going to happen, and I have to do video, so you guys, I will have witnesses. I want you guys to know this is going on. They are fucking perverts. Excuse me, if they're doing this to me, then guess who else they may be doing it to? Other women in this complex. And I'm going to tell you, it's different guys in different buildings. They all know each other. They're probably cousins or something, I don't know. But they're working together, and I don't care if they hear me saying this. I really don't, because I know he's nosy as hell, and so he's trying to figure out what I'm saying. This guy even called the police on me, you guys. At least he was the one talking to the police. When I came outside from cutting something in the kitchen, came outside and was talking loud because I was on my phone, and this guy calls the police on me, and he's the one talking to the police. Okay, dude, you need to call the police because you're a pervert. What happened to that phone call? So anyway, let me do this. So I'm gonna move this camera right quick, you guys. Right there. I can move down. And by the way, another thing I discovered, that you can look through walls with your freaking iPhone, you guys. Yes, I'm going to say that again. Look it up. YouTube. It's all over the internet. You can look through walls with your freaking iPhone. So if you can look through walls with your iPhone, guess what other kind of equipment you can look through walls with? And I don't know who this guy, he obviously doesn't have a job. So, which leads me to believe he has a criminal history because he never goes to work. I never see this guy go to work. I've never even had a conversation with this guy, except for my own conversation when he passed by me with this smirky look on his face, and I had to ask him, "What the F are you looking at?" Yes, because, yeah, he's taken me there. And you guys, I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Christians on my page and people trying to do right or whatever, and I do apologize for just even cursing in this video. But it is what it is. So I'm doing a panoramic You know, it's just going in 20 minutes in this video, you guys. And there's the other side over there. There's a trap door. You see that light? That's the trap door. And then he gets nervous when he sees me up here. You shouldn't be up here. You shouldn't be up here. So I'm going to call right now the police. So they'll be on alert. Well, I'm not going to call the police. No, that's not good. Because I've called the police 4 times and they're not doing anything. And they can't really do anything. It's just for documentation purposes. You know, if they come up, one of them did come up and he didn't see anything. I mean, what can they do? So they've been doing their job. It's just what made me mad. You're making it seem like I'm crazy because I know that this is going on. Honey, if you knew me, you would have never made that statement. And he would have never made that statement. And it makes me mad. You know, I even made the statement that I would much rather people believe the guy that sent me to jail for no reason than sit there and believe that I'm crazy. You know, I would much rather people believe that I supposedly hit him with a canned good or something. You know, I don't know if you guys know about that, but he self-inflicted himself. So I supposedly hit him with a canned good while I was waiting on the police downstairs. Okay, dude. So, and it's funny when I come up in my attic, because they do have equipment in the bedroom, in my actual bedroom. They blow the horns, you guys. They give the other ones signals. Every time I go in that bedroom and come up here, you know, they don't blow the horn initially, but then they'll blow it when they see that I'm really serious about coming up, because there's been a lot of fake attempts. There's been a lot of, okay, you better cut it out, you know, trying to scare them and things like that, scare tactics. But, yeah. So anyway, let me get to it. It's 21, almost 22 minutes into the video. So I'm going to sit this here. Hopefully I don't make it fall. And I'm going to just go in here, you guys. You can't see me going in here, though. Maybe if I sit it over here. I got to see what you see so I'll know you can see it. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm sure you can because it's right there. But yeah, and whatever this is not some stuff. Yeah, this is, I don't know what this is. But I'm more concerned if you guys can see me, so I'm going to put the camera right here. Okay, but I want you to see. Oh, cool. And if I move my foot out of the way. Wow. Thank you, Jesus. He just bent it down and let the lens sit on the wood. Okay, this is great. Okay, so I've got a hammer right here. So see, this material is not, this is something that was just, you can tell it's still kind of, I don't know. Yeah, this is what I found out. Okay, you guys may be wondering, wouldn't they have that sitting right here on top if they did have infrared? No. This is so close to Halloween. You guys, I am so sorry for the knife, but no. What I found out on a previous video is that there were holes, like a hole, a protected hole, meaning it was surrounded by some type of whatever, but the hole, and there was wires going down in this hole. Now, when I'm in my apartment, I don't see these wires. So I'm like, where are they going? You know what I'm saying? Where could they possibly be going? And my hands may be a little dirty, you guys know. I apologize because I'm up here. But yeah, so you have this part, and obviously in between this part and my ceiling, if you're downstairs or on the, standing up, looking up, you don't see that. So there's obviously like some kind of, you see my hands, some kind of space in between, and That's where and they know that, and that's where they're, you guys, it's going to take me forever to look under here and get this up with this knife. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is going to take, and this knife is not the sharpest knife. You know, I don't have a knife set. I just never, I need to get one, but, and I used to have them when I was, you know, back in the day, but it's just so much happening that I don't like to keep a knife set, a beautiful knife set in the wood block. But yeah, I know that's annoying. But yeah, this is something under here. Okay, there's something really hard right here, you guys. Yeah, there's something hard right there. And I'm going to try my darndest to see what it is. Oh my God. Yeah, this is not going to get it. Like I said, it could just be wood, but I seriously doubt it. I don't know. Because tell you what. I can't see. Okay, let's see. I don't have the best glasses in the world. You guys, this is so, it's not hard to get up. It's just I don't have the right equipment to get this up. Hey, I hear somebody trying to come up here or whatever, so I had to get my phone, you guys, and call my aunt. You know, and it's sad that you have to go to these measures just to protect yourself. And if it's nothing here, that's nothing to me, because they're doing something, you guys. What it is, I don't know. I just heard them. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to turn this. Can you guys still see? Yeah, and you can hear that noise. So that noise is like right above me, right in this area. Well, I mean, not in this area, but in here. So they could be hitting something up against the wall or something, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, this is amazing. So what this feels like, I mean, what it looks like, rather. Oh my God, I wish this would come up. It's coming up, you guys, but it's... Wait a minute. Oh, there you go.